This is World War OX. I haven't played too many titles like this before. It's free to play and it's in the browser. Now, first of all, for me, that was kind of a red flag because browser games don't have a great reputation. But since the developers came to me and asked to sponsor a video, I thought I'd check it out anyway. And I have been pleasantly surprised. I mean, look how nice the game looks to start with. Given that sort of Battlebit Remastered style that seems to be very popular. And my god, the gunplay. The gunplay is so satisfying. Yep, you deserve that. You really deserve that. Currently, I'm playing against bots, but you can do things like calling UAVs, which I'm about to do in a second. But, oh my... I didn't see him. So there are 6 maps. The first one that you've just seen, this one on the port, with 4 others, as you might expect. The game is still very early in development, but it's being developed pretty fast. They're bringing out new updates all the time, currently working on their Conquest mode. So the game itself works within the European and Pacific theaters, and you'll find that a lot with varied maps. And geez, why are these people coming just from around the corner? Ouch. Nice. Run right in the noggin. It is a little bit hectic. I'm currently playing a free-for-all, which is why there are people literally everywhere. It's not normally this scattered and spread around, but you see, they have these events that go on most evenings that you can join and play for prizes and things like that. Currently, when I'm recording though, we're just setting up a server to just try out some of the new weapons that have been brought into the game. You see, one of its biggest weaknesses, though, I think is also its best strength. The fact that it's a browser game that you can just jump into, there's no sort of setup needed, no download or installation process, means that it doesn't necessarily run fantastically all the time. My FPS can very much vary all the way from 60 down to 28, as you've seen, and it tends to be a little bit on the unplayable side every now and then, but most of the time it seems absolutely fine. But I thought if I was going to play it and make a video, I might as well be honest. Okay, please don't pay attention to my aim. It is a little bit embarrassing sometimes. Let's talk a little bit about the gunplay, because, I mean, for an FPS, it's kind of an important factor. So, I'm currently playing as the Assault class. The gun that I have is okay at some mid-range stuff. As you can see, I'm able to get some kills in there, but mostly it specializes in full auto, something like that. As you can tell, my English is very good on this day. I have found sometimes you get stuck on a few things, like that ladder, for example, and, well, don't even bother trying to get upstairs. But putting it into single fire mode, which you can do because all the guns, of course, have different fire modes that you can use, you are able to get some longer range kills with this thing. And the hit markers are the most Call of Duty-esque hit markers in the world. And I think this is one of the most important parts for an FPS, especially like this, because it is so satisfying. Getting someone from afar, seeing those hit markers come up and seeing that final kill confirmation. As much as I love hardcore shooters like Squad or Insurgency, or even to some extent Hell Let Loose, going back to something just more fast-paced and more fun is really good to be able to jump in and out and get a good game no matter what. Because of the speed of this, it doesn't matter how much I get slaughtered. I'm still able to jump back in and, as you can see, shoot a guy in the back of the head. He deserved that, though. He deserved that. Now, this isn't just an infantry combat game. Of course, it gets to bigger scale, especially if you're playing on bigger servers, and there are bigger game modes such as Conquest. But this is also a vehicle/armor-based game. And I'm going to try and helicopter this. Okay, so I found how to use the gun. There is actually a hovercraft to my right there, but... Okay, I can't... Hello? So, it seems like they not only took some of the inspiration for the nice combat and slick animations from Battlefield, but also the helicopter flying. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. Okay, I get it. But flying helicopters is not for me. Tanks, nice. Driving jeeps, and of course you can use boats as well that multiple people can get in at once. It is trying to be this all-out warfare game, and I'd say it's doing a fairly decent job at it so far, but the core of it is based around this really slick and fun gameplay, which I don't think anyone can take off them. I think I've actually slaughtered most of the map here. Where is everybody else? Something I have noticed, especially if you're playing with the AI, is they are brutal. Yes, you can get your lucky shots of just Wait, I can walk through walls. Ignore that. That's absolutely fine. One thing I've noticed with the AIs, you can just hit them from afar, and it's most likely once they're attached to someone else, you're going to be fine. You'll be able to take that out. But they can just spawn in behind you or flank from different areas, and they can be absolutely brutal, especially like this guy's just chucked a grenade at me. And I think part of that death was him killing himself. But that's what we call a lucky headshot. I don't even know how that guy blew up. That's awful. So this has been World War OX. Thank you once again for them to sponsor this video. It's been fun to check out a new title that I probably or might not have found without them. So if you guys want to go and check it out, make sure you click the link in the description below because it's free in your browser, and I've been killed.